Alert, alert, interesting person incoming. Let's go talk to them. We could totally embarrass ourselves. Just go. What should we say?
Oh, don't even worry about it. I got this.
What's your major? Welcome back to 3Ps1 Pod. Today we'll be discussing the Pixar movie Inside Out, as well as the new trailer for the sequel that's coming out in July. If you want to support the channel, here's our Ko-Fi, and if you have any videos you'd like to see us make in the future, you can use this Google form. If you want to see cute fan art and discussion on the movie, then stay tuned. Enjoy! So we can't talk about Inside Out 2 without talking about Inside Out 1 because you gotta go
Let's talk
recap
about
how
it.
many years has it been. I actually don't remember when this movie came out.
What? Post-haste.
Inside Out is a Pixar movie and it's like a coming of age, I guess you could say. Actually, it basically is because we're literally following this little girl named Riley and she's 11 years old. She's from the Midwest, but she recently moved to San Francisco.
No!
And yeah, that's literally how she feels. She's
Not San Francisco!
in the heart of the city.
I know.
Like a coolest looking apartment. Their apartment is a little bit like old and
But
there's
it's so
rats.
cool.
But, like, yeah, it's eclectic.
It's
like,
eclectic.
I would be
Riley
so
have
happy
appreciation.
there, but
San
literally.
Francisco with the
Baymax and
Hero.
Hero. The fact that Honey Lemon.
Why is she the only one? Because she's
Spanish,
Spanish.
I guess, so she knows how to do the
Hero.
rolled R. It's like not even rolled R when it comes to that. Basically, we see that she has emotions in her head from actually the first moment of the
Conception of her
movie.
being born.
Yes, joy, sadness, disgust, fear, and anger. We follow Riley try to navigate this move because she absolutely is destroyed by it. We find out that core memories, which are like the memories that make you up, can be changed from like happy to sad or like happy to angry or whatever. All of her core memories at the beginning of the movie are happy.
Happy.
I feel like in the beginning, Joy is rightfully able to be annoyed by sadness because of what she
Because
does.
why was she just making everything
She's
worse?
like, sorry.
She's
Girl.
to be included, sure, but like...
Yeah, so basically she goes up to the core memories and she changes all into sad and
Oh my
Riley
God.
becomes depressed and like actually is so emotionally unstable, and then sadness and joy are like
Joy's
trying to get the core memories back to normal and they get sucked out into Riley's brain, and so it just leaves disgust, fear, and anger, aka
Like the worst
combo
emotions
ever to lead Riley's life while they wait for them to come back. That little journey through her brain and growing up and learning how to be a
it's
stable
devastating.
person, and yeah, there's actually a lot of emotions that you get from this movie. For me, the saddest part is when Bing Bong gets forgotten.
I can't.
Yeah, I think
I
everything about that
because
scene
that
is
just, like,
actually
take her to the moon for me. Go see
We know I was
Riley.
crying
No,
when I
I
first
sob.
It's literally anyone can relate to it.
It's like, how many things have I forgotten and you'll never know?
No, it's
actually
terrible.
horror.
But they
Go see Riley. Dun, 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 dun.
At the end of the movie, Joy and Sadness
Their ship name.
get back. That Fanart definitely exists for her to finally come back, and they find out that memories don't have to be just one emotion; they can be multiple, which kind of confuses me.
Which also, like, how
For
does
when-
that?
for
Yeah,
how we're
for
transitioning
number
to this
two,
number two.
I don't know.
Yeah, also, like, Riley, literally, it gets so bad she starts running away. Like, she's 11 years old, getting on a bus. I'm like, okay, disgust,
Fair.
fear, and when fear, like, I guess anger was taking over, but fear, like, I feel like we could have put a little something in
Yeah.
action to stop that
Come on,
from
Bill
happening.
Hader. Like, while you were still there, why didn't you do anything?
Anyway, it's a happy ending, obviously, because it's a Disney movie.
Not all Disney movies have a happy ending.
Obviously, the movie is so iconic, so I'm making a video about it, and also it's, like, overall influenced a lot. Like,
It has.
more than you would think.
I always,
like
like,
the
kind
Taker
of-
of the Moon.
I-
That's one TikTok audio. But like the song is so iconic.
Oh, it's so
Everyone knows
good.
it.
No, it actually gives me chills. Like, if I'm, like, picturing myself watching, like, a Disney firework display, and then that song comes on, chills.
It's like such a memorable theme, and I feel like it's so perfect for the
Oh my
everyone
God,
knows
it's
it.
so good.
the whole soundtrack is so good, and it's so perfect.
It's like funny because everyone takes like the dad from it too, and also just
Oh my God, I forgot about that. Oh, core memory
Yes,
is
core
something
memory.
that
Yeah,
that's
it's
part of my vocabulary.
and it's straight
it
up
is,
from
like,
this movie.
It's from
Yeah,
that
it's
movie.
literally from this movie.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, literally,
didn't know
truly has
that.
influenced a generation. For my drawing, I drew Bing Bong.
Take her to the.
because he took me to the moon.
Did you go see Riley?
Yeah, you go see Riley.
His little design too.
He's
He's just so
cute.
goofy looking. He's just so like.
He's like a little amalgamation.
No, he's so imaginary
Made of
friend.
cotton candy.
No, it's gonna make me cry if I think about it too much. I can't.
So yeah, I just drew him. Like he's kind of freaking out for no reason. I don't
No,
know.
but it
Well,
works
that's
perfectly.
very
And the
him.
little candy flying everywhere. It's
He's
just
so
cute.
cutesy.
And his cotton candy texture perfectly in his little
Yeah,
tail.
Watch him eat his cotton candy.
Oh. Maybe you could have worded that better. Sick and twisted mind. To be covered Inside Out, and you're wondering where's Inside Out 2? Do y'all got special inclusive access? No, we just watched the trailer, so that's all we're
Yeah, we
getting.
actually have seen it already.
We've seen it.
We
We
were
actually
invited to the
premiered
premiere.
and
2 months early.
Yeah.
There's a few things that right off the bat are new about Inside Out 2. A couple of the cast, the iconic cast members are long gone. It's now Liza Leperi. I don't know how to say her name as discussed, and Tony Hale is Fear. I think that is good. I had never heard of Liza Leperi or whatever her name is, and I also I didn't
me.
recognize her. Yeah, this is actually
I
Liza's voicing
sorry,
discussed.
yeah, I did.
And this is our grand reveal, and that's why we had the extra space.
I took over in voicing. They called me and asked me to step in, and so I did.
Graciously took that role. Allegedly, and I'm putting the allegedly because they are not returning because apparently people like Amy Poehler were paid more to play their roles, and they were like, no.
And Bill Hader
Which is
Hader
very
said,
interesting. Yeah, it's very interesting. This movie is set around 2 years later, which is wild to me because man, puberty hit her fast because
Wait, only 2 years?
Yes, so she's 13, and at the end of the first
Bruh.
movie, she's technically 12. And also something that makes this movie new, brand new, amazing, are the introduction of new emotions.
Everyone get high. 4 new emotions just drop.
That's interesting. I wonder why they chose 4. I feel like they would have done 5. They could replace each and every one. So now, before I reduce the emotions, I'm gonna do a trailer recap. So the very beginning of the trailer opens with Joy giving this open monologue, and she's introducing the emotions. She's doing this announcer voice because it's during one of Riley's hockey games. In this introduction, we can see how Riley is starting to grow up, and she's experiencing these awkward teenage moments and experiences, like she's getting braces and her band pops
Ew,
off.
that's so
and
embarrassing.
It's so embarrassing and weird, Riley. And this is very intriguing because suddenly there's new emotions that are popping up, and
Do they
Joy's
get
very
born
confused.
or do they walk through the door? Like how?
I think they just
She
show up.
kinda-
anxiety
anxiety shows
Hawk
up.
just goes, I'm anxiety.
Anxiety is obviously the first one that's introduced, and basically all these new emotions come about because Riley's going through puberty, which in the last movie we see the big puberty button that shows up, and this is the impact of that. The 4 new emotions are now anxiety, envy, embarrassment, and ennui. I'm just gonna peep in real quick. Envy's design is, I'm confused. Maybe you need to watch the movie because I just don't get it right now.
Yeah, it doesn't-
It does not
I'm
screaming
simply-
envy.
it's
And I'm sure there's a
that.
reason, but I gotta watch the movie first
Yeah,
to
it's weird
determine
because the other
I'm
ones
very...
are so strongly their emotion, I
Yeah.
feel.
Yeah.
And so, like,
And that's how it's
that
always
one's-
been.
yeah,
But
this
Envy's
one-
not like a main character. Like, anxiety
Maybe-
seems to be the leader of the new
Yeah.
ones. We then see Riley starting to
Ditch her
transition
friends.
ditch her friends because she's transitioning to high school, so she's cool now, and she wants to impress this cool
High
girl with the
school?
red streak in her hair. The girl who plays on the hockey team has this red streak in her hair, and Riley's absolutely obsessed, and she's kind of starting to leave her friends behind that are more like nerdy.
Boo Riley.
And the original main 5 emotions are deemed too childish and like not complex enough. So anxiety and the new emotions kick them out and literally put them in a bottle. And it's kind of giving first movie with them being like, we gotta make it back to the Riley's mind. Because they're like all in it together. It's like new Riley's being established, but I'm guessing they're trying to be like, wait, we don't need to do a new Riley. We just need to build upon Riley, learn to work together.
Repressed emotions.
Very interested to see what these new emotions are gonna do and how they're all gonna
They're gonna
interact.
destroy Riley's life.
Yeah, because I feel like that's what they are gonna do.
They're gonna
because-
wreak havoc.
Yeah,
I'm actually
wreaking
really
havoc.
excited for this movie.
Me
Yeah,
too.
me
And I guess I'll talk about my drawing real quick. So when I started this, I knew I wanted to do a little lineup of the original 5, and I was just gonna do the original 5. And then I thought I kind of think I need to draw the new ones because
Your
why would I
embarrassment is so
not?
cute.
Embarrassment is cute, and I have to say that I think he's
I
cute.
think embarrassment is very cute.
He's pink. Like, yes, he's embarrassing and cringy, but like he's cute. And y'all need to
big and
stop
big.
with the comparing him to Mina from
Yeah,
Sing
that-
because y'all are just being fat phobic
That
and
does
weird.
not sit right with me.
Cases that don't sit right
Cases
with
that
me.
don't sit right with me.
I originally drew this and I was like, I kind of want to redo the whole thing, and you'll see Fear go through a bunch of different stages.
I love
Fear is
it.
so cute, though.
I love
Yeah, I think it kind
him.
of ended up working, and I made Anxiety kind of weird looking, and I thought she's like weird, and
I love
I don't know.
sadness too.
honestly, I'm pretty happy with how this turned out.
I was a disgust bias when I was a kid, so I'm really happy with
really.
this one.
I
now.
don't know who I used to like. The
I think you were
most.
Joy.
I put the memory ball.
I
that
love
Joy's,
it. It's so cute.
holding. It's blue and yellow because they're harmonious. And put the second movie characters in the back, kind of fading. Because I was like, wait, they're kind of
Yeah,
encroaching
wait,
on them.
wait.
They're,
We're
like,
actually
walking
building a
out.
narrative in
No,
our movie,
yeah.
too. Like,
Dun, 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 dun,
Is that game theory?
Yeah.
I don't know why I didn't recognize that.
Yeah,
Me
Probably
neither.
because it's definitely off key. So anyway, yeah, it's theory
This is-
time.
this is movie theory.
Theorists, scoot your chairs up because we have one main theory to rule them all.
And you know what? I think this is pretty
is
solid.
I like this. I'm going to spend most of my time talking about this, most if not all, because I think it's
we
true.
think it's solid. We think it's
and
true.
we're
And
saying it
I think that we're
first.
predicting the movie and
Basically, the prediction is that Riley, the main plot is that Riley is going to have like a crush on the captain of her hockey team. And we're going to see all of the new emotions and how they horribly deal with this and then like terribly embarrass her and like do all these weird things because we already kind of seen that in the trailer.
Yeah.
But it's like, oh, like, yeah, this is like a
she's like growing up.
it's like, oh, it could be like a friend thing, could be like oh, like I really want this person to like me, like
Yeah.
it's like friends. However, I think a main theme of being a teenager or springing into your teen years
Yeah, it's like having
is like
crushes.
developing crushes.
And this girl being like the one that's pointed out, it's like
yeah,
she got the
and
red
she's
streak
like
in her hair.
also
She's
alt.
cool.
Yeah,
She's
she
older.
got the red
she's-
streak.
Yeah, she's quote unquote alt with
Yeah.
one red streak in her, and they're playing hockey.
Yeah.
Come on, Disney, let's be for real.
Also, do y'all remember the Riley being non-binary theory? Like,
Yeah,
Riley's
let's talk
queer.
about that.
Riley
Let's-
is
Riley
queer.
has to be
So-
queer because every other person has all the same gender presenting emotions within their head that align with how they present themselves
But
in
then
the
Riley-
world.
And
But
at the
Riley
very,
has
yeah,
many.
at the very least, she hasn't figured herself out yet.
yeah.
exactly.
Which I think still would be like representative. of,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
you know, she's queer.
Also a quote that I got from this website that put the name of, I guess, on the
I'll link it. I'll link it in the
link
bio,
it.
in the description.
That I thought was an interesting little anecdote about the filming process of it was that in order to make sure Inside Out 2 captured the reality of being a teenage girl, the filmmakers created a focus group of girls ranging in age from 13 to 19. They dubbed the group Riley's Crew and met with them every 4 months to show them the movie in progress. I was actually on Riley's Crew, so that's why I got
Yeah,
put
like,
in
on
there.
Riley's
Access.
crew.
No, but that's amazing. Like I
Yeah,
love
that's such
I
a
love
good
when
idea.
they
That's
do
really
stuff like
smart.
that because it helps so much to like keep things relevant and keep it like actually
Yeah.
That makes me like even more intrigued because I mean, okay, teenage girls are not gonna lie, like they're gonna be very picky,
Especially when it comes to something like this,
yeah,
because it's so
because like
important for
they're
it to
told.
be.
Yeah, I'm just very interested to see the story play out. Like at first I was kind of like, why am I doing Inside Out 2? I'm not really like I
was
don't know
kinda
about this,
come
but now I'm
on.
like,
oh wait,
okay, I'm interested
because it feels like
also
that's
love
what I
Inside
was
Out.
a teenage girl.
Yeah.
True.
I
No,
am
and it-
forever a teenage girl.
Exactly.
so-
Exactly.
Anyway, I decided to draw the new emotions because
now they've come into their own. Because in my
right,
part, they
no,
were in the
we
behind. Yeah,
so
we did that on
did. Yeah,
purpose.
we actually lined that up entirely effectively and on purpose. What I really like about these characters is their character design. I think like the way that they range in like body shape and like body language, especially, and like how they used shape to like do that. They did that very, very well with the first 5 as well.
Yeah.
But I think they did a really good job with the recent 4, except for Envy. But I guess we'll figure that out
Yeah,
later.
there has to be a reason because there's no way that she would
yeah,
look
to
like
me,
that
she's
just
cutesy.
because.
She's cutesy emotion.
I like thought
Yeah,
she was like Wonderment, like
I like
Yeah,
that.
she's like,
yeah,
like,
she's like
but like
starstruck.
I guess that's kind of, but no, because for me, Envy is
Envy's
way
like
more
angry,
like jealous.
yeah,
It's
like
yeah,
jealous.
definitely like yeah, you want to be that person.
be
like,
more bitter.
Yeah, it makes more sense. She looks more positive and happy.
but maybe it's the point. It's like she comes
A
across
twist
that
on-
way,
on
but then she's
Envy.
like, oh, she thinks a certain way.
She has, like,
yeah,
but
yeah, maybe
she-
yeah.
but-
She's two-faced.
Yeah, she's two-faced. It's
no.
very cute.
very cute.
And yeah, once again,
Larry?
embarrassment is cute, and
I
I'll
like
die on that
embarrassment. I
hill.
think he's cute, and
He's
I'm
cute,
dying
and
on
yes,
that
he's
hill.
supposed to be cringy. He's embarrassment.
That's the whole
Yes,
point.
Literally,
That's
so
the
y'all
whole
need to get
point.
past
Guys,
it.
I'm getting the ick. Okay.
Okay,
Over
a little pink
Like,
guy.
go outside.
You're
go
getting
outside.
over a
Stop,
little
like, put your
pink
phone down.
guy.
Oh my God.